Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode. I feel like it's been forever and I cannot believe we're already on episode 11. I haven't made a video in a few weeks because there just hasn't been that much going on out here, but I'm excited to show you today the cellar, a little bit more painting that's been done, and some more of the barn. So filming this was the first time I had actually been down into the cellar because the stairs were rotted away. There was some leftover drain tile from when the drain field was done for the house, so they put that in there, put gravel over top of that, and then poured a slab on top of that. Then a sump pump will come in for any water that comes up under that floor. There's a smaller room here to the left, and that has a water pump in it. Here's a closer look at the beams that are down there and how they just interlock with the foundation instead of being bolted in or anything special. In order to keep this cement trough intact, we're going to have to cut the floor in the upper level back a foot where the stairway begins so that there's plenty of space at the bottom for you to get on and off the stairs, and then the stairs won't have to be too steep. They can be up to code and everything. Moving along to the outside of the house, this side porch was acting as a storage space for a little while before the garage was built, and now all that stuff has been cleared off and this porch has finally been painted. For those of you who don't follow me on Instagram, I wanted to show you the dog headstones that are here on the property. There's 4 of them and supposedly a 5th dog buried without a stone there. And if you're not following me, you totally should. The link will be in the description. Now that it's nice and cold outside and all of the critters are gone, I wanted to take you guys on a better barn tour and show you kind of what's been going on here lately. This main section of the barn here is actually the part that's in the best shape structurally, other than where that roof opened up and there's been some water damage on the one beam. The back side looks awesome. So here we're looking at the corn crib, and there was a lean-to on here that was rotting off, so that's been torn down. There's a back kind of alleyway on the barn, and a lot of that is rotted out too, so we'll save whatever wood we can from that, and that section will come down as well, and that'll just leave the main barn to be repaired. Here I just wanted to show you some of the farm equipment that we saved, and this is a manure spreader by the brand New Idea. I'm thinking it's 1930s-ish. Here's the tag that's on it. You guys are welcome to help me find it online. I would love that. This one was actually sitting up on blocks, which kept it in really good shape too. So now I'm going to take you guys inside the barn. guys enjoyed seeing the inside. Now I do want to show you this last wing, and this is one of the wings that there was a bunch of equipment stored under, and this section's kind of fallen down. Moving on to the garage, my dad installed 6 nice big shelves so that I could start organizing things.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
So I just kind of wanted to show you guys the system that I have going. I'm sorting out all of this stuff and organizing it on these shelves, and obviously not all of it's going to fit. A lot of it's big items and tools and things, and those will just be organized into barrels and however I can do it. But this is my idea, so that this whole side over here will be like home stuff and like knickknacks, that kind of thing. I have like the glass bottle pile started over there, and up top I've got like the little bag that was up in the attic, and just some little odds and ends, some like more decor kind of things. And then to this other side, there's actually 3 more shelves, and this I'm going to try to use for like tools, nails, hardware. All the windows are going to be down here. I just started piling those. With the tools, I kind of want to just lay everything out first and then kind of sort those into categories somehow, or maybe just put like the older just antique stuff together, and then I don't know. There's a lot of them and they're kind of everywhere. I'll show you this whole pile I just took out of this bin. There's a random bucket of rocks. I don't know, don't ask. I already pulled out the good stuff that was in there, which one of those things was this old clothespin, which is really cool. And then we have this barrel, which I'm excited for and terrified of because it's just so much dirt and mouse nest crap in here. But like, this is definitely an old door lock. So and there's some old handles. So I'm thinking in the house they must have switched them all out at some point. And I'm gonna get all of the door things together. That's the plan. It looks like there might be like some pieces of some old dog collars and God knows what else. There's also some newer looking stuff in here. Like, I think there was like a newer padlock. So honestly, I don't even know. Okay, so I've dug through a lot of that little barrel, and I found some cool stuff in there. I was really surprised, actually, because I saw a piece of this sticking out and pulled it out. It doesn't have a name on it, but it says 2.5 pounds right there at the top. I think it's one of those things that you hit a horse on the butt with when you're riding it. Yeah, so there was probably some kind of long handle attached to it. And then these, so far, this is all of the door handles and locks and everything that I've pulled out of there. I think there's still a couple more in there. Something so cute. It's a little spur. Although I'm sure this might be for an adult. But yeah. And there was like a little random spool in there. And probably the coolest thing is this little box. Now I'm thinking that this was a little tobacco tin or like, what is it called? Snuff. Back in the day they used to do. But it's got a little hinged lid on it. And I wasn't sure if it had an engraving on it, but I really don't think it does. Unless it's been like, you know, just worn off through the years. But how cool. This side is bent, but yeah, that's really neat. So this is what's left in this crate now, and I think I got most of the good stuff out of there. I'm going to take this out in the yard and just dump it out so that all of this straw and little bits of mattresses and stuff that the mice have probably taken in here, I can get all those out of my way and pick up all the good stuff that's left. So this is the pile that came out of that barrel. Alright you guys, so I found a bunch of these little buckles, which I'm guessing were to dog collars or the bridles of small horses. I found this. It's got an eagle on it. And I'm thinking it's another little snus container, or, I mean, there could have been some lighter pieces in there, but if there was, they're gone. And I don't see any kind of date or name or anything on that, just the eagle. I found this, and it's got the eagle, and above it says E pluribus unum. And this is another little buckle, I'm guessing. I found this little container. Union metallic cartridge, #2 primers for paper and brass shot shells. So that is pretty neat. I found these little wooden pieces, which I thought were parts to pens, and I was right, because there's all of these little writing tips. And I'm surprised I even saw these in the pile. I regret dumping out that bucket now, because there's so much small stuff in it. And I think once, the next time that I come out here, I'm going to bring a big magnet and just go over it again. And this has got these little spikes on the back. It says Dill's Best. It looks like a picture of a woman, like a pinup girl or something on it. And there's another thing that's similar. It's got these little spikes on the back. And it says Boston. And then I also found, I'm thinking these are little pony shoes. But that's pretty much everything, guys. I'll show you all this once more, and I'm gonna get the heck out of here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.